Hi everybody. Today I want to do a game that I like to call Pesach 1, 2, 3. Pesach 1, 2, 3? You never played that game before. That's right. This is something new that I want to do for Pesach. We're going to go through the numbers. I'm going to write all the numbers on my little whiteboard right here. And we're going to see what on Pesach matches our numbers. You have no idea what I'm talking about, so let me just show you. Ready? I have my little whiteboard marker. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split up my whiteboard into four. That's on the straight line, Maura. That's okay. Maura's lines aren't always perfectly straight. And that's okay. Yes, this one's not so straight. I am managing. It's okay. Ready? We're going to start with number 1. And then we're going to write number 2. And then we're going to write number 3. And then we're going to write number 4. So I wrote the numbers in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's go backwards, okay? We're going to start with 4. So who can tell me what we have 4 of on Pesach? Think about what we learned. What do we have 4 of on Pesach? Do we dip 4 times? No. What do we do 4 times? What do we have 4 of? Can anyone think? It has to do with a drink. Actually, there's 2 things. The one I'm thinking of right now is that on Pesach, we have how many cups of wine or grape juice do we drink? On Pesach, we drink 4. 4 cups of wine or grape juice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. We also, if you were thinking of 4 questions, you're right. There's also 4 questions. So I'll make a little question mark here. Whenever you see a question mark, that means a question. So we also have 4 questions. You're right. If you were thinking of 4 questions, you're right. But we also have 4 cups of grape juice or wine. What do we have 3 of on our table? What do we have 3 of? We put 3 of something on the table. It's not cups of wine. It's only 3 Haggadahs? No. Every person has a Haggadah. Do we eat maror 3 times? What do we put 3 of on the table? On our table, we put 3. 3 what? 3 what? 3 matzahs. Count the matzahs with me. 1, 2, 3. 3 matzot. 4 cups of wine or grape juice, or 4 questions. 3, this is the number 3. 1, 2, 3 matzot. Let's go backwards again. Number 2. What do we have 2 of on Pesach? What do we do 2 times? Who remembers? This was from the Manishtana. In the Manishtana, we said there's something that we do 2 times on Pesach. Anybody remember? On Pesach, we dip. We dip 2 times. 1, 2. One time we dip our karpas, or like you might call it parsley or celery, karpas in salt water. And once we dip maror in charoset. But we dip 2 times. Show me 2 fingers. 2. 1, 2. You see the number 2? 2. 1, 2. 3 matzot. 1, 2, 3. And 4 cups of grape juice and 4 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, number 1. Now this is a little hard, okay? 1. Now there's a lot of things that are 1. So what is more Debbie talking about that's 1? On Pesach. Well, it's not only on Pesach, it's every day. We always say, Nursery, that one is Hashem. One is always Hashem, because we only have one Hashem, and there can never, ever be another Hashem, right? We only have one Hashem, and Hashem is the one who saved us from Paro, and Hashem is the one who saved us from Mitzrayim. Hashem is number one, and there is only one Hashem. Always, 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 we say one is Hashem. And there can never, ever be another Hashem, and He's the Hashem that we dive into every day, and He's the Hashem that we ask Him for things whenever we want things. He's the Hashem that gives us everything, right? And we always have to say thank you to Hashem. Hashem is number one. But Mor Debbie can't draw Hashem, because we don't know what Hashem looks like, right? It's a little silly. We can't draw Hashem. So you know what I'm going to put here for Hashem? I'm going to put an H. Do you remember when we learned the letter H? You remember when we learned the letter H? H is for Hashem. Actually, Maura drew it wrong, so let me draw it again for you. I have to show you the right way to make my letters. Vertical line, horizontal line. H. H is for Hashem. H, H makes Hashem, and I'm going to put some lights around Hashem, because Hashem is the best. And there's only one Hashem, and there will never be another Hashem. So even though, let's say, on Pesach, we only eat maror one time. Let's say, well, actually, we eat it 2 times. Let's say something else on Pesach. Let's say there's other things that we do on Pesach one time. We only have to eat charos at one time, let's say. But you can eat it more times if you want. But Hashem, there's only one. Now, we could be finished here, but I want to do something else. Just really, really quick. There's another number I want to give you. I'm going to write it on my paper. I want to see if anybody knows what this number is. Does anybody know this number? This number, Nursery, is number 10. What do we have 10 of? This was a song that we learned. 10 what? 10 makot. There were 10 punishments on Paro. Remember, blood and frogs, wild animals, grasshoppers. It was dark. All those 10 makot that we learned about, remember? Well, here's the number 10. Here's the number 10, so we can match this number too. 10. We'll have to put my hands down. 10 makot, the makot 10. The Mitzrim were punished again and again. Well, this is the number 10. 10. A 10 is a 1 and a 0 next to each other. 10. Now let's go back to this board again quickly so we can go over the numbers again one time. 1 is for Hashem. 2, we dip 2 times. 3, 1, 2, 3 matzot. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 cups of wine or grape juice, or 4 questions. Thanks for playing my game with me, guys. See you later.